You might think, oh, we know every single fragrance she owns, but actually there are some that I definitely don't talk about on my social media channels, especially here on YouTube. And there are various reasons why. Some are a bit controversial, some are just very simple. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. Hi, my name is Monica Johan. On this channel we talk about fragrances, colognes, anything to do with scent. So if you are interested, definitely subscribe, because I know 72% of you watching are not. So this is a bit curious, so definitely do subscribe just to get notified when I post next. And let's get on with today's video. Number 9, I've got Rouge Parfum fragrance, and this is Enigma Perfume pour Femme. So this is a fragrance that I got, and I wanted to get the male version, but by mistake I got the female version of this fragrance. So if you know, I love Enigma pour Homme, so for men from Rouge line, and I just adored that fragrance, especially the cologne version, but also the parfum version is spectacular. It's a masterpiece. I love it, love it, love it. This one, however, I think it's very beautiful. The composition is stunning, but it just feels so grown up to me that I never wear it. I just can't find an occasion to wear it. And I even asked my mom, like, do you want to have it and maybe wear it? But she even said that she doesn't know where she would wear it, because it's such a beautiful, ladylike fragrance. It's almost a bit maternal. Like, I feel like a mum would wear it, but a mum that is kind of distant, a bit cold, like a mother. You would call her mother and not mum. So this is the one that I just can't quite figure out. So I have it in my collection. I have never worn it out. I have only worn it on my skin at home, and I just can't place it, so I feel bad recommending it. Number 8 is Rue de Varenne from MAS, and this fragrance I have gone through. This is my second bottle and I'm nearly done, and I love this scent so much, but sadly it's not available just anywhere. It's really hard to get. I got it from Norway. You can get it in Scandinavia quite easily at like Boots sort of stores, but here it's really hard to get, so I don't really talk about it because I feel like not many people would buy it, just blind buy it. It's not a fragrance that you would blind buy necessarily, but I love it. It's white chocolate, it's very delicate, it's a feminine, light. I think it's got some of those lily of the valley also flowers in it, which is just gives this fragrance such beautiful like airy feeling, and I just love wearing it to go to bed actually. So this is my nighttime scent, and I wear it all the time, but I don't necessarily talk about it. Let me know if you've got a fragrance like that. I'm curious if you even wear fragrances to go to bed. Number 7 is a bit controversial. It's by Frederic Mahora, and they've got numbers, don't they? 322 from FM Group. So I've got a massive bottle. This is supposed to smell like a Chanel Chance Tendre, and it's supposed to be a dupe. And I just, this is like an existential ethics problem, because this fragrance, well, the whole line is supposed to be FM Cosmetics with fragrances. They are supposed to be dupes for other designer scents. So the whole line has got numbers. So you've got a fragrance that is 162, 322, and it's when you look it up, it's like, oh, this is supposed to smell like this designer fragrance. This is supposed to be like this. And I just don't know how I feel about it. Like, inside of me as a fragrance lover, I'm like, oh, I don't really want to support that, because I'm okay with people like being inspired by scents, but if it's like supposed to be a direct, like, you know, I just don't know. And also, this is not a very good copy in my opinion. It is a similar scent, but it's nowhere as near, like, with the quality, it's just nowhere near. It smells chemically, it doesn't last. It just, to my nose, doesn't even do that well. If it was doing the copying well, then yeah, I would be like, okay, maybe there is a market for it. But here, it's just not the best. And also, I don't like how they're saying by Federico Mahora. But so we thought, like, I was asking my husband, like, do you think it's a perfumer? Like, what is it? But it's not. It's just a made-up name. But it seems like it's a perfumer. It's actually just so that there's FM initials of this, like the whole company is called FM Group, so that's why they have invented this person, but it's not actually a perfumer. So I just don't know how I feel about it. A bit controversial. I get asked all the time. I get DMs like, oh, I'll send you some FM fragrances, can you do a review, and I never like know what to say exactly. Let me know if you've tried FM cosmetics or like FM fragrances, and let me know your opinions down in the comments. Okay, we've spent a long time on the last one, so the next one is Premier Figuier Extrême, and this fragrance I don't really talk about that much on YouTube because when I first got it I didn't like it, then I liked it, and now I don't like it again. So I don't want to recommend something that I haven't fully decided myself on whether I like it or not. It's a tricky one for me because I love figs, but this is a very concentrated fragrance. It's very, like, I feel like the molecules are very, very close together, and my nose just gets tired of smelling like this. I can't wear it for too long because I get like just nauseous, and yeah, so I just don't know. I love it and I don't like it, so that's why I don't talk about it. Next up, we've got Gaillac Le Lapo. This fragrance actually inspired my first ever YouTube fragrance video, which is quite funny. My fragrance collection. It's a small one for now. This fragrance smells very woody, very natural. It's almost like by the fireplace, but stripped back to its bare layers of just a firewood. This is what it smells like to me. I love combining it with by the fireplace just to amp up the smokiness, the woodiness of the fragrance. It's just spectacular. But the issue of this one is you can't really buy it online. You have to go to Tokyo. I believe it's a Tokyo exclusive. And the weird thing is, if you've got a bottle and you run out, you can go to any Le Labo store and get it filled up. So it's just this exclusivity thing that is not really exclusive because you can fill it up anywhere, at least from what I've heard. But I don't like recommending something that you just can't get your hands on. But if you can, this is top. Next, we've got Clive Christian fragrance, and this is Sea Private Collection. Is that the name? I don't know. I'm not really familiar with Clive Christian fragrances that much. This I don't really talk about because I really don't like it. I really don't like it, and it's in my collection because I think I've received it as a gift, and it didn't have much more than this in it, but it's a very, very expensive fragrance. So I feel like I just have to find it a good home. So I own it, I never wear it, my husband never wears it, I don't like it, but somebody will like it because I know that Clive Christian fragrances are very expensive and well done, apparently, but I just need to find one that I love. Not this one. I'm waiting to find a good home for this fragrance here. Next, we've got Tokyo by Gallivant, and this is a weird reason for this one because I like it, but I just don't talk about it, and I don't know why. Maybe because it's always like hidden at the back, and because of its size, it kind of, I don't see it, and I just don't wear it. But I really like this fragrance. It's I have talked about it maybe once on my channel, but it's a magical spicy Japan-inspired scent, and I like the fruit in it. I think it's got like yuzu or something, wasabi. It's a very interesting one, but I don't know if I want to wear it myself. I feel like it's better suited towards men, but it's a very curious, different scent. I should really talk about this one more often. Number 2, we've got another Federico Mahora scent. This is 412. And this is supposed to smell like, I believe, like La Vie est Belle by Lancôme. So a female fragrance. And I've used this much of it, but I have sprayed it in the air, which is a bit offensive. I'm sorry, Federico Mahora. But it's just, again, the scent is there, it's kind of similar, but it's so chemically to my nose that I just wouldn't wear it myself. I would purchase La Vie est Belle if I really wanted to, which I like but don't love, the original one. So yeah, it's a weird one. I own it, but I don't, like, you know how I described all the ethical things. I don't really want to talk about a fragrance that I'm struggling myself with, and then it's not very well done. And lastly, we've got a magical fragrance that is Secret. So this fragrance I made myself, so I own it. I sometimes wear it, but obviously I'm not going to talk about it because nobody can access it. It's the only one. It's a rose fragrance that I made myself, and I really like it. I'm not going to sell it. I just made it with, you know, the collaboration video that I went to the perfumer's house, Aaron Terence Hughes. So I went there and made this with him, and I think it's so fun that I actually made it. So I keep it. It was just for fun, not for general selling. Do you guys have fragrances that you just have, but you just don't find yourself wearing them at all, and you have some reasons why? Let me know what you think about FM fragrances, definitely, because I would love to know that. If you'd like me to actually do a review on them, then I can do that if you guys really want it. Definitely subscribe. And remember, if you love a fragrance, no matter what anybody is telling you about it, you can wear it. Just don't care if you love it, wear it. And I'll see you all again very, very soon. Bye guys.